Hello everyone. Now we are discussing chapter 5, continuity and differentiability. In the last class we studied the definition of continuity at every point of its domain. That is, when we have to say that the function is continuous function. And also we solved one problem on that concept. In this session we have to discuss some more problems on continuity of the given function. We will start this session with example number 8. Discuss the continuity of the function f given by f of x is equal to x cube plus x square minus 1. Here, at which point we have to find the continuity of the given function? They are not given. So, what we have to do now? So, we have to check the continuity of the function at each and every point of its domain. What is the domain of this function? It is a polynomial function. Therefore, the domain of the function is set of all real numbers. First, we will define the function. A function f from R to R defined as f of x is equal to x cube plus x square minus 1 for all x belongs to R. The domain of this function is set of all real numbers. Therefore, we have to check whether the function is continuous or not at each and every point of a domain, that is set of all real numbers. We can't check at each and every point of its domain. So, we have to take a in general point. First, what we have to write? Whether the function is defined for all the real numbers? Yes, it is defined for all the real numbers. Therefore, first we have to write that the given function is defined for all real numbers. So, we have to check the continuity of the function at each and every point of a real number. That is not possible. So, we have to take a one in general point that lies in the real number system. That is, let C be any real number. At this point, we are going to check whether the function is continuous or not. At x is equal to c, what is the functional value? F of x is equal to what? F of x is x cube plus x square minus 1. Now, we have to check the functional value at c. Therefore, we have to substitute in place of x as a c. C cube plus a c square minus 1. Next, we have to find limit of the function as x tends to c. That is, limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to limit of, as x approaches to c, what is the f of x value? F of x value is what? X cube plus x square minus 1. X cube plus x square minus 1. Here c is a in general real number. For all the real numbers, the functional value is same, that is x cube plus x square minus 1. Therefore, in place of f of x, we have to substitute x cube plus x square minus 1 as x tends to c. As x approaches to c, this value is approaches to what value? That we have to find by substituting in place of x as a c, that is c cube plus c square minus 1. If you observe these two quantities, f of c value is c cube plus c square minus 1 and limit of f of x as x tends to c is c cube plus c square minus 1. These two values are same. Therefore, limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to f of c. By definition of the continuity at a given point, we conclude that the function is continuous at x is equal to c. Therefore, the function is continuous at x is equal to c. Here c is any real number, hence the function is continuous at each and every point of real line. This implies f is continuous function. Next example, example number 9. Discuss the continuity of the function f defined by f of x is equal to 1 by x, x is not equal to 0. In the question only they are given that x is not equal to 0. Nothing but in the domain of this function 0 is not there. So we can define like this: f is a function from r minus singleton set 0 to r minus singleton set 0. Domain of this function is r minus singleton set 0. What is the meaning of this? In the set of all real numbers we are subtracting 0 because the function is not defined at x is equal to 0. Now first we have to write what? Whether the function is defined at each and every point of its domain or not. Yes, the function is defined at every point of its domain. Now we have to check the continuity of the function at each and every point of its domain. In the domain 0 is not there. Therefore, we have to take a in general point in its domain. Let C be the any real number belongs to R minus singleton set 0. Nothing but C is any non-zero real number. At this point, we have to check the functional value. F of x is equal to 1 by x. At x is equal to c, f of x becomes what? We have to substitute in place of x as a c. F of c is equal to 1 by c. Next, we have to check the limit of the function as x tends to c. That is, limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to, what is the f of x value for all the real numbers? It is 1 by x. In place of f of x, we have to substitute 1 by x. As x tends to c is equal to, as x converges to c, then 1 by x converges to 1 by c. If you observe these quantities, f of c and limit of f of x as x tends to c, both are having same value, that is 1 by c. Therefore, we conclude that limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to f of c. Therefore, the function f is continuous at x is equal to c. Here c is any non-zero real number. This implies the function is continuous at each and every point of its domain. This implies f is a continuous function. F is a continuous function. We will take down next example, example number 10. Discuss the continuity of the function f defined by f of x is equal to x plus 2 if x is less than or equal to 1 and its value is x minus 2 if x is greater than 1. The given function is different for different value of x. Here they are given that for less than or equal to 1 the function is x plus 2 and for greater than 1 the function is x minus 2. This implies the function is defined for all the real numbers. Now we have to check the continuity of the given function at each and every point. For that we have to take, for x is less than 1, the function is different. We have to check the continuity of this function for all the real numbers less than 1, and we have to check the continuity for x is greater than 1, and also we have to check the continuity at x is equal to 1. Therefore, we have a 3 cases in this example. First we have to write the function is defined for all real numbers. Next we have to take C be any real number. Let C be any real number. Now we have a 3 cases, that is C less than 1, C equal to 1 and C is greater than 1. We have a 3 cases. First case, case 1. In the case 1, we will take for C less than 1. For C less than 1, for less than 1, what is the function value? F of x is equal to x plus 2. If you substitute in place of x as a C, then you will get f of c is equal to c plus 2. This is a functional value for all the real numbers less than 1. Next we have to find limit of f of x. Limit of f of x as x tends to c. Here c is less than 1. So what is the functional value for less than 1? For less than 1, the functional value is x plus 2 as x tends to c. As x tends to c, this polynomial tends to what? C plus 2. In place of x, substitute c. Therefore, limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to c plus 2. F of c is also c plus 2. Therefore, we conclude that limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to f of c. By the definition of continuity of the given function at a given point, the function is continuous. Therefore, the given function is continuous for all real numbers less than 1. This is a case 1. Next we have a case 2. Is for c greater than 1. For all the real numbers greater than 1, the functional value is x minus 2. F of x is equal to x minus 2. If you substitute in place of x as a c, you will get c minus 2. This is a functional value at c. c is a greater than 1 here. Next we have to find limit of f of x. Limit of f of x as x tends to c. Nothing but as x tends to real number which are greater than 1. Limit of, what is the f of x value for greater than 1? F of x value is x minus 2 as x tends to c is equal to, if you substitute in place of x as a c, you will get a c minus 2. Therefore, limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to c minus 2 as well as f of c is equal to c minus 2. Limit of f of x as x tends to c is equal to f of c. Therefore, the given function is continuous for all real numbers greater than 1. Now we check the continuity of the function for less than 1 and for greater than 1. Next case is for what? At x is equal to 1. Next we have a case 3 at c is equal to 1. At c is equal to 1, we have to check whether the function is continuous or not. That is, for left value of 1 and for right side value of 1, the function value is different. So, we have to find left hand limit and right hand limit at this point. at x is equal to 1, or we can say at c is equal to 1. I wrote the definition of the function one more time here. F of x is equal to x plus 2 if x is less than or equal to 1 and x minus 2 if x is greater than 1. This is a given function. For greater than 1 the function is different, and for less than 1 the function is different. So we have to find LHL and RHL for x is equal to 1. First we will find LHL, left hand limit. Limit of f of x as x tends to 1 minus. 1 minus means left side of 1, nothing but less than 1. For less than 1, what is the functional value? What is f of x value? Its value is x plus 2. Therefore, in place of f of x, substitute x plus 2. As x tends to 1. This is equal to, as x tends to 1, what the value becomes? 1 plus 2, that is 3. This is left hand limit of the given function at x is equal to 1. Next we will find RHL, right hand limit. That is limit of f of x as x tends to 1 plus. It means 1 plus means greater than 1. For greater than 1, what is the functional value? Its value is x minus 2. Therefore, in place of f of x, we have to substitute x minus 2. Limit of x minus 2 as x tends to 1. In place of x, if you substitute 1, 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1. LHL value is 3, RHL value is minus 1. Nothing but for left side of a 1, the functional value is 3. For right side of 1, the functional value is minus 1. Therefore, LHL is not equal to RHL. Therefore, limit does not exist. Limit does not exist at c is equal to 1. For this point, limit only does not exist. It means the function is not continuous at x is equal to 1, or we can say c is equal to 1. For c is equal to 1, the function is not continuous. Therefore, the given function is not continuous at x is equal to 1. The given function is continuous for all the real numbers less than 1 and greater than 1, but the function is not continuous at x is equal to 1. Therefore, we conclude that x equal to 1 is the only point of discontinuity of f. Hence, x is equal to 1 is the only point of discontinuity of f.